Hi, this is Art in Barranquilla. I hope all you ladies and gentlemen are doing well. Hey, look, I learned something last night after a conversation with Ference that really enlightened me on how simple success can be with playing the Wavescore game. And just to lump it all together, what I'm talking about is you only need a few people that will do just one little simple thing every day to win in the Wavescore game. Now let me define winning in the Wavescore game. Remember that it's played like a game. The game goes every week. It starts at Monday at 12:01, I guess, whenever Monday starts, right? The week starts, and then it ends at midnight on the Sunday. And at the end of that period of time, the person who has the most points wins $1,000. That's every week. And of course, Ference, the fellow that registered me, 9 months ago, maybe 10 months ago, he is the #1 guy in the company, and he's the #1 guy just about every week. And the other fellow, who's the #1 guy in the company, is one of Ference's guys too. But my point is, if you look over here, you see this thing right here called virtuals. Now, a virtual is somebody who has logged into their site just once during that week. And now I've got 6,260 points, and I've done this pretty much myself in about the last, I'd say 9 days. 7 to 9 days. It's been at least a week, but I don't think it's been more than 9 days. And since I've been a member of Wavescore, I've signed up approximately 35 people. I believe that's the number. But the thing is, if they were signing into their site and spending just 5 minutes a week, which they're not, then they would register right here. But look at this. Now, this guy right here is the number 100th guy in the company. Now, to be in the winner's circle and to actually make some money, you have to be in the top 50. And you can tell by this circle right here. It's sort of a light green. Whereas if you look over here, see, here's Ference, and see, he's a dark green. But now look at Ference, since we're here. He has over 6,000 people in his group. That is, he signed up somebody or enrolled somebody who enrolled somebody else, and that sounds like a lot of people in terms of if you think that you had to register all those people yourself and talk to them and explain what's involved and so forth. But that's not the way that this kind of marketing structure or this kind of network grows. This is networking, but it is not MLM. Okay. But he's got only 4,000 people. And his big project right now is to get more of the people in his organization to log in, at least once a week. But, and he's going to make $1,000 this week, all right? But let's go back and let's look at this person right here. He's got one person that has signed in this week, not making any money, all right? Now let's close that out and go a few people forward, all right? Okay, here's 91, person 91, no virtuals, no, this is cash this week, and this is cash they've made so far, okay? So let's go back and go a few forward. Here's Ludmilla, okay, no virtuals, but she's been around longer than I have, so she's got more points, okay? Let's go forward a little bit more. Maria, 79. Okay. Got one virtual and 45,000 points. Let's see here. Close that out. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to go 3 forward. Now here's number 70, Katarina. One virtual, not very much, and 46,000 points. Okay, let's go 2 forward more. Okay, well, let's go 3 forward because I want to make my point. Here's Vera. Okay, now Vera's got 33 virtuals. 46,000 points. Hang on. Okay, now here's number 52. Person's got one virtual, nothing coming, but 47,000 points. Now, this person right here is on the verge of getting into the winner's circle, right? So let's go into the winner's circle. Here's the winner's circle, Leonid Krylov. Now, you'll notice that just about everybody, matter of fact, I think maybe there's one other person here that appears to be in the United States. But look at this. Here's the person that's number 50. They've got no virtuals, and they're going to make $25 this week if the game stopped right now. Now, of course, the game doesn't stop until Sunday at midnight. But $25. Now, they could potentially, since they're going to be bigger, next week they'll probably be, I'd say, someplace in the 40s. That's just the way it works, okay? And this is not a picture of one of their members, by the way. I know porpoises are pretty smart, and that looks like a pretty nice porpoise, but he or she is not playing the game. But all right, no virtuals. All right, now let's go to the next one. Let's go to 48, Laszlo. No virtuals, $27. You see how this is going up? Okay, now Laszlo has been around for a while because I've seen their name. I recognize the name. Now let's go here. Let's go to Yura. $32, and they've only got 2 people that are actively playing the game. So I hope you can begin to see the point that I'm making, is that if you want to make money in anything online, you've either got to do some kind of networking organization, and it takes work, or you got to have a product or a service of your own that sells. But I can tell you that that's not any easier. There's a lot of things you have to know if you're going to be on page 1 of Google. It's that simple. Okay? And when you consider how easy this is to do, let's look at number 40 here, Marina. Only 4 virtuals, $35. Now, she happens to live in Russia, I'm pretty sure. I know it's in one of those Eastern European countries, and that's very good money over there. It's also good money for somebody living in the Philippines, all right? All right, and Pastor, this message is for you too. Let's look at Sergey right here. Okay, now he apparently is in the army, probably in Russia would be my guess. $38. Okay, and so far he's made $80 with the company. Now I don't know how long he's been with the company. I don't know, but I guarantee you, he's not spending much time doing this. He's got 45 people in his organization. Now that doesn't mean that he's signed up those 45 people. Remember, this is the number of people in your entire group, down to unlimited depth, that have signed up. He's got 48,000 points. All right, let's keep going here. We'll go forward. Toth Eva. All right, $42. She's got 2 people in her group that logged in this week. I mean, where else do you know that you can make $42 and only have 2 people that log into a website once a week? I mean, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Okay, let's go forward again. Let's look at number Vachislav. Look at him. 42 people in his organization. Now remember, he probably did not recruit, or enroll, I should say, all those people. He's going to make $44 this week if the game stops where it is right now. He's made $245 so far. I believe that's a year. Okay, let's go ahead. Valentina, no virtuals, $47. Nothing so far. So that tells me that she probably jumped into the winner circle this week, all right? Okay, Ala. Okay, 1 person playing the game, $50. Nothing so far this year, so that tells me that she just jumped into. That's the way it works. If you don't give up, if you just log in once a week, click your banners, make a video or 2 a week, this is what will eventually happen. This game, it's a game in the sense that it's designed to be fun, but it's not a game in the sense of chance, and that if you don't give up, if you don't think that somebody's going to come along and dump $300 or $500 or $1,000 into your bank account just because you're a nice guy or gal. If you don't give up, and if you just log in, click all your banners, which I've already showed you. Be sure you look on Wavescore Elite on the Facebook, on our Facebook group, and you'll see some tutorials that I've done there that show you how to click on your banners. Now here's Gulsina, $61. This is a couple probably. They've got 7 people that are in the game with them. All right, so they're probably new here also. They've got a total score of 50,000. Now, by the way, on that 50,000, remember this 62,000 right here that I've done this 99% by myself. All right, and so imagine what you could do with a team. Well, let's see here. Let's go. What else? Okay, here's number 19, Bekarusia. $69. They've made $400 this well, since they've been in the winner's circle, and they've got 14 virtuals. Are you getting the point here? Here's Oleksandr Komenko, $78, probably first time in the winner's vault. 52,000 points. Got 12 people in his team that have logged in. Okay. Getting into some bigger money here. Victor, he's made $1,700 so far in the game. He's got $89 coming this week if the game stops this week. Remember, every week the game stops, and you never lose your points unless you either redeem them for a gift. And while we're in this video, I'm going to show you the page that just to remind you where you can redeem your points. It's e-commerce. Remember. Amazon is one of them. Okay, only got 25 people that logged in this week. Only got 25. He's got 25 people, but that's really enough to get you into the winner's circle. You see the green color of his circle here? That tells you that he's in the winner's circle. Your objective is to be in the winner's circle every week, just like mine is. Okay, now here's Dimitri. Now let's look at Mark here. Okay, since we're doing that. Okay, Mark. Now he's got a fairly good group. See, he's got 54,000 points. And has made $630 so far. He's going to make $150 this week. Now, that's nothing. Even if he's only in the winner's circle this week, and he drops out the following week, because it is a game, right? Just like life is a game. You might be doing real well in your business right now, but something can always happen, and your competition can knock you out of the circle. So it's not. Don't say that, well, yeah, but once I get in there, I should stay there. No, it doesn't work that way. It's a game, remember? And they're the winner, and they're getting paid $150 this week for winning, being in the winner's circle this week. And what I'm showing you is many of these people, they haven't done a whole lot. Okay, here's the fellow right here, 504 people in his organization, in his network, that logged in. See, he might actually have more people in his network. He might have the 2,000 people in his network, but only 504 of them logged in. Now remember too, and of course if they didn't log in, then they couldn't click their banners, could they? No. But he had 500 people that logged in, and that's and really you get more credit for having people just that will log in than you do actually clicking on the banner. Although, as I understand it, that's part of it. 58,000 points, made $361 so far in the game, and going to make $175 this week if the game was to stop right now. Okay, we're getting number 7. Let's look at 6. Here's Kosar. Kosar has only got 923 people, but he's made $3,100 so far in the game, and going to make $200 this week. Okay, 59,000 points in this game. Now I know for a fact Kosar too. He's made a lot more points. I know on our Wavescore group he showed a picture of a iPhone that he ordered from I think it was from Amazon or so. But you can redeem your points for merchandise. Remember, that's the deal, right? Okay, let's look at Irina. Okay, she's made $5,800 in the game so far. She's going to make $250 this week. So she's been around a while. She's got 63,000 points right now. Now this indicates to me the fact that she's been around to make this much money. but she's only got this many points now, is that she has cashed in some of her points. Now, she probably also has the media card. That's a debit card that you can get. You pay $16 for it. It's a Payoneer card. And then the company will load your commissions onto that debit card, and you can use that debit card any place in the world. Okay? She's got 3,000 people in her organization. Now, she might have more people than this, but and I suspect that this fans here, this is closer to the number of people she actually has in her group. But she's got 3,000 people in her group that just logged into their site. Okay? And she's going to make $250 this week. And I've seen her picture many times. She is usually in the top 20. She makes money pretty much every week. Okay, let's see. Let's look at Mark. Okay, Mark has a moderate-sized organization, 1,700 fans, has made $812 so far, and going to make $300 this week. Now, this indicates to me that Mark has not been a player that long. Okay. Also, with a name like that, and that flag, that's not the Russian flag. I don't know what it is, but it's not the Russian flag. Okay, 63,000 points. Okay, let's go ahead here. All right, Olga. Let's look at Olga here. Olga has made $1,700 so far. She's going to get $500 this week if the game stops today. She's sitting at 64,000 points right now, and she ranks number 3 this week in the company, I don't know, what would you say, in the league, I guess, and has 1,100 people that logged in from her group, and she probably has more people in her group that did not log in, or if this is the size of her group or somewhere close to it, it looks like about a half of the people in her group logged in. All right. So what I'm getting to is, I wish you folks would log in, because it's not just that it would help me, but it would help you. And I don't think there's any of you that an extra $150, $200 a week wouldn't be cash you'd turn down. Here's a guy right here, 500 people that logged in his group this week. Looks like he's got more people in the group than that. He's been given 1,300 high fives. Now, this doesn't. You get a few points for this. I can't really talk in depth about this. That's a statistic that I'm not totally conversant in yet. But this fella right here, Joseph, has made $1,500 so far, and is going to make $750 this week. Then, last but not least, you've got Ference here, made $9,700 so far, and I think that's this week. I mean, well, I know he's made more money than that, I believe. I'm pretty sure he has, and I can't explain why this is not more. But he's made more money than that, because I can remember several weeks. Because remember, I've been with the organization about 9 months, and I can remember lots of times seeing that he was in the winner's circle for $1,000. Okay, got $1,000 pending. He's got his score this week is 76,000. Well, call it 77. He's got 9,000 fans. Well, so this fans must be. This is not the number of people in his organization, because I know he told me he's got. I think he said 60. It's either 6,000 or 60,000 people in his entire group, going down to infinite levels. But he had 4,000 people that logged in this week. Okay. So what does that tell you? That tells you that this is not complicated. All you've got to do is just log in, preferably every day. Take 5 or 10 minutes to just click on these banners here. Now, when I say click on the banners, I mean, you can do this, guys, you can do this over coffee. Now, I clicked mine a few hours ago, so I won't get any credit right now, but when you click on it, it goes to another, pardon me. Let's get back here to my, let's see. Okay, there's number 10. Anyway, just click on those banners. All right. Now you see over here this little red dot. That means that I've got some high fives. Now watch what happens when I click on that. Watch in the middle right here, and you'll see the number 25 pop up in a little bubble. And it won't last long, but you'll be able to reverse the video and watch it. But watch this. Okay. High five. See that? Did you see that little 25 right there? Now see, I've got 62.85 right now. Watch that. Now watch when I click this. I've got 62.85, so it's going to go up 25 points, which would be 85, 95, 05. It'll go up to 63.10. 63.10. See that? That's as easy as it gets. Valentina, so it's going to go up to 63.35. 25, 63.35. Okay? So that's how you know that you get points. And then, technically speaking, unless there's a glitch, you're only supposed to be able to click your banners, I believe. I've done it more, and it seems to work. But I was told that when you click these banners, you can only do this once every 24 hours. But I've done it more frequently than that, so don't ask me. All I know is, of course, I'm here, and it's easy for me to access my laptop, and I'm sort of semi-retired anyway. But click your banners as much as you can. And then the other thing you want to do, since I'm here, is go through your winner circle. See, this is the winner circle. And left-click on these. And if you see a palm, now see, this is a OK sign. But if you see a palm there, then that means that you have not given those people a high five yet. And you want to go ahead and do that. Now, right now, you don't get any tangible benefit that I'm aware of for giving people high fives. But since this is designed to be a social platform, I am pretty confident that you eventually will get some sort of benefit for doing that. Now, for those of you who might be in some sort of network marketing company or other platform where you're trying to build a network, I can tell you that I think that at some point you're going to be able to actually, and I think it's going to be very soon too, you're going to be able to chat with these people, and you will be able to get their email address if they want to give it to you, or give them your Skype or whatever. So I think that considering the direction that Wavescore is headed right now, that this could have other beneficial options. Okay. Anyway, that is all I'm going to discuss with you tonight. Let me just see here. You'll notice over here it shows your live feed, and so this is the activity you've had in your organization recently. Now, for those of you who might have been with me a few months ago when the site was much slower, I know that that's the reason a lot of you stopped doing anything, is because you didn't think the site was working. But as I discovered a little over a week ago, Wavescore is still here, and it's not going anywhere. Okay. Now, if you're new to the game and you are still a little confused, click over here on Playbook. And if you're an English speaker, click on, well, it's already on English, see. So right here, read through this playbook, and this will give you lots of information. It's divided up into 4 different topics: how to play the game, how to score, how to connect, and then how to shop. Okay. Now, since we're on that, let's go over here and I'll show you. This explains the shopping. Now, you can cycle through this. I'm going to do it right now, and you can pause the video if you want to read that. See, select your store, do this, do this. Wavescore shops. Each Zenduja point is worth $1. Okay. The Maestro, that's nobody's made Maestro yet. Somebody eventually will. Okay. This then over here, this explains how to play the game. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's got about four slides there. Okay, so you'll like those slides, and then your ultimate objective is to get over here. You see, these are if you are somebody that has that I've already talked to, or if you've ever been on my Facebook, you'll recognize some of these videos. See, these are videos that I've made. Now, some of the ones down here, these are through this one, and this one are ones I've put in the last couple of days. And then I'll show you something else here. I know a lot of the people that I know are into salsa. This is one that I put up recently. This is a video from Kali Salsa. And all you do is you just click on this. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do it. right there. And your Facebook comes up, and you can put your comment right here about this video, and then this will appear on your Facebook page. And people will see it, and they'll be interested. And when they click on it, though, they'll actually come to, I'll show you, they'll actually wind up, where is, oh, right here, preview. They'll actually come to this page right here, Kali Salsa number 1. See this? And it'll play. I like that that song there too. Normally I don't like songs that I've heard a lot of different times, but I'll do like that one. See, and then they'll look up here and they'll see your picture. You can put your picture in there, and if they click on that, they might. Well, if they're not a member, up here it'll say register. That's right. Okay. Anyway, that's that. I like that song. This is a good video too. You ought to check it out. All right. Well, all right. This is Art. Thanks very much, and y'all get in the game. All right. You can't win if you don't play the game. Bye bye.